My name is Billy Fortini. I am here representing the Sawtooth Ranch. My husband, Devin, and I started raising Icelandic sheep 5 years ago in Joyce, and we have built our flock from 3 to 13 sheep with a focus on resiliency and sustainability. We are building on many combined years of experience in agriculture to develop our own vision of animal husbandry. We both come from working class backgrounds, and we've brought ourselves to this point working multiple other jobs and developing technique through our breeding program, learning about pasture management, incorporating sheep into a larger agricultural system, which includes crop production. So we really believe in using the whole animal. We raise our sheep for fiber, for meat, we tan hides. We have been building these skills to create a solid foundation for a future business. Last year, we arrived at West Wind Farm in Joyce. I arrived there after working for a year with Brittany Jones of Wild Forks Farm. We spent the season working with her, and we're now cooperatively sharing land there. West Winds Farms is a 53-acre farm in Joyce. It is in trust with the North Olympic Land Trust under conservation easement. It is bisected by Salt Creek, which is a salmon spawning tract. So we now hold a 5-year lease in partnership with Brittany. As Brittany expands into the floral industry, we've taken on the management of the 30-person CSA that operates there, that primarily serves the area west of the Elwha River, so from Forks all the way to Joyce. And it is a no-till, intensively managed organic operation focused on soil health. So we're starting this year entering into an agricultural field where supply chain interruption and extreme climate conditions have really put a strain on locally available hay. Fertilizer prices have skyrocketed, and we're in an area where timber and fishing have previously dominated the economy, but we see a real great opportunity in local sustainable agriculture. My presence in a management role at Port Angeles Farmers Market for the last 3 years has provided me insight into the realities of small agricultural producers trying to make a living here and what markets on the peninsula are like. So our plan for this year is to incorporate the sheep into the crop production. We are looking for support in a one-time installation of approximately 4,000 feet of permanent field fencing, which would allow us to contain the sheep, as well as preserve the conservation easement on the property. So in essence, our concept is to close the loop. We are looking for the introduction of sheep on the property to provide a renewable source of manure, to minimize the need for fossil fuels for managing parts of the property, including the orchards, and also providing sustainable feed for the sheep in underutilized pasture through carefully managed rotational grazing, silvopasture techniques, which are managing the orchards, so balancing fertilization with grazing in the orchards. And really all of this is in the hopes of regenerating the landscape and returning the site, West Wind Farm, to its original glory. Sheep would really allow us to sustainably grow our crop production so that we can begin bringing produce to the Port Angeles Farmers Market. The CSA model currently provides a barrier for low-income shoppers because it requires a large investment of capital upfront to secure membership for a year. So Port Angeles Farmers Market and my work there has involved a lot of food access programming. So using SNAP benefits, voucher programs provided by the USDA and the WSDA to make food security more accessible to low-income shoppers. So we are excited about the future. I also serve on a board of a growers cooperative. I have strong ties in the agricultural community, and we are really seeking to bring the same foundation that Devin and I have built with our flock of sheep to Westwind Farm, to grow the vision that we have there sustainably and to develop the resiliency of the land there, to really bring the Sawtooth Ranch to its fullest potential. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Billy. And I don't see any questions that have come through. Oh, wait. Yes, one of your slides showed meat, fabric, milk, and sheepskin. Do you provide all of those products, and where are they available?
So this year's lamb, which will be born in the next 6 to 8 weeks, will be our first round of lamb that is introduced to market. Devin and I butcher our own animals for our own use. Devin is a spinner and a weaver and produced the textile you saw in the image. We tanned that hide into leather. The jar of tallow is rendered from our sheep. So all of that is just part of our lifestyle. And you can find it later on this year at the Port Angeles Farmers Market.